Elecciones en Denver. Conoce a los candidatos en 8 minutos. Un espacio producido por el Comercio de Colorado.
Preséntese usted mismo para nuestros lectores.
So, my name is Andy Rougeot and I'm running for mayor of Denver because I love this city. I'm a former Army officer, small business owner, and a father. I moved to Colorado in 2011 when I was stationed in Fort Carson. Then after a deployment to Afghanistan with the Rangers, I moved into Denver with my now wife. I went and got my MBA from Harvard, then came back to Denver, and I took over a small business, fixing gates for self-storage units. The type of business where at the end of the day I'd be covered in grease and sweat and my wife wouldn't let me hug her until I'd taken a shower. I'm also a father. I've got 2 little girls, an almost 3-year-old named Harlow and a 6-month-old named Acadia. And I'm running for mayor to fight for Denver's future because I think our mayor and our city council have failed our city. They have failed our city with rising crime, rising homelessness, and rising cost of housing. And as mayor, I'll use my experience as a small business owner, a father, and an Army veteran to get things done.
¿Cuál es el problema más urgente que hay en Denver en este momento?
Yes. So, crime is out of control in our city. You can look at statistics like a tripling of murders, us being a car theft capital of the country. But what speaks to me as a father is the father and the daughter driving home down I-25 South. They're coming back from volleyball practice. The dad looks in his rearview mirror and he sees 2 cars just zooming 40 miles per hour over the speed limit. His driver's side window and his front windshield shattered into glass. This was street racers shooting each other in the middle of the day in our city, right by Mile High. This has happened because of the failure of our mayor and the failure of our city council. As mayor, I'll add 400 police officers, aggressively enforce our laws against illegal guns, and make sure that we are providing the funding necessary to properly train our police to make our city safer.
¿Cómo resolver el problema de las personas sin hogar en Denver?
Yes, so homelessness is out of control in our city. We've seen a doubling of unsheltered homeless in the past 4 years. We live in the north side and we have a beautiful park behind our house. And I will take my daughter, my 3-year-old, out my back gate and I will see a man with his pants around his ankles using it in his restroom. That man is not being helped by doing that. We are not being compassionate by letting someone deal with a mental health or drug addiction issue on our street. As mayor, I will enforce our camping ban to get the homeless and the drug addiction and mental health services they need.
¿Qué le dice usted a las personas que le dicen que usted aspira a ser el alcalde de una ciudad en la cual cada día es más caro vivir?
So Denver is getting less affordable. I talked to a waitress who commuted in from 45 minutes out of town every single day. She's a young woman, an immigrant to this country, and couldn't drop her kids off at school because of that. We have priced out blue-collar workers, first-time home buyers, young families from being able to live in our city. That is because of a failure of our mayor and a failure of our city council. We have job-killing and we have housing-killing regulations that are increasing the cost of building. As mayor, I'll fix our permitting department, eliminate regulations that are increasing the cost of building affordable housing, and make sure we can get people, especially young families, first-time home buyers, and blue-collar workers to live in our city.
¿Cuál es su plan de salida o su idea para solucionar la crisis de los migrantes en Denver?
So our current mayor is passing the buck. He will point fingers in every other direction and say it's not his issue. However, as mayor, I will work with the state and with the federal authorities to make sure that we are solving this problem. We can't take away resources from homelessness services, from our police, from building more housing, unless we solve this problem. And as mayor, I promise I will do that.
¿Cuál cree usted que es el aspecto que diferencia o caracteriza a la ciudad de Denver?
Yeah, I love this city. It's the only city where I've ever put down roots. I moved around as a kid. I was born abroad, changed countries, changed states over and over. And this is the city where I feel at home. It's a city where I put down roots. It's a city where I feel the vibrancy, the pioneer spirit every single day. That's why I love the city.
¿Cómo imagina usted el futuro para la ciudad de Denver?
When I imagine what Denver will look like, I think about what Denver will look like for my 2 daughters. I want a Denver where they're safe walking home at night. I want a Denver where they can buy a home, hopefully near me someday. I want a Denver where they can get a great job and raise a family of their own. And that's what I imagine Denver 30 years from the future I look at.
Déjenos un mensaje final.
I am the only candidate who's running for mayor who will enforce our camping ban and add 400 police officers while making housing more affordable in the city. I would love your support, and I'd love you to learn more at andyfordenver.com.